I didn't think all that was gonna come out. And that is pretty dirty oil. That's not hand tight. I'm about out of options at this point. Good morning, y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Live Free Read. It is about 8 a.m. I just pulled up over here to the barn. I'm going to feed the animals. We got the horses, the chickens, and the ranch dogs over here looking for breakfast. All I've done so far today is drink coffee and take a poop. I had a couple packages delivered yesterday. I got an oil filter and an air filter, as well as a couple quarts of oil so I can do a service on my RV generator. I did a service on the other generator the other day. And then I also got this here. I have a leak in my fuel line for the generator on the RV. And the leak is like right here on the elbow. And this box here, this is the window motor for my front passenger window. I'd mentioned in my previous video that the window motor went out all of a sudden. And it went out with my window in the down position and I couldn't get it back up. I kept messing with it. I took the door off twice, got behind the vapor barrier, messing with the wires, trying to see if there was just a loose connection or what, but I couldn't get it to operate. And I was just forced to kind of scramble. Anytime it rained, I had to hurry up and get over here and park in the barn or cover up the window and get it taped up and closed. But it was just a nightmare. And I was finally able to get this motor ordered. And the funny thing is, every day when I'm in my truck, I would hit the button. Be like, all right, maybe it'll work today. And it wouldn't work, of course. The day I ordered this motor, which was about 3 weeks after the window went out. The day I ordered the motor, I got in my truck and sure as shit, the window worked. And it's still working and it works perfectly fine. So I don't really know what that's all about, but at least I have the backup window motor and I'll just keep it on hand. And if this window goes out, then I can just replace it. But for now, I don't know. But that's what we got to get squared away. Let me go feed these animals real quick. Oh, yeah. Come on, girl. We got some rain yesterday. You can see that sediment pond. It's got some water in it. This pond is really holding up well. It's the best part of Arizona. A lot of people think Arizona is just this hot, dry desert, but where we're at, up in elevation, it's a whole different world. Good morning, little birdies. Good morning, everybody. Y'all ready for breakfast? What's up, Shaggy? What's up, Ray J? My goodness. Oh, yeah. What's up, buddy? Just feed me. Hey, man, John. John says, put it right here. This is where my food goes. See this barrel right here? That's where you're supposed to put the food. See that? Right here. Look it. Right here. You're not putting it there. Right here. Look it. Put it in there. Right there. Is that where you want your food? What do you think, lady? Time to go. Dude, my back is sore. I am an old crippled man and have some lingering back issue that kind of resurfaces every now and then. And it's my lower back, kind of like near my sciatic. And yesterday, just literally picking up a bale of hay was enough to tweak it on me. And it is pretty sore right now. So I'm kind of just trying to take it easy on my bending over and all that. First thing we're gonna do is repair that fuel line. So this is where I fill fuel for the RV tank. That's my tank, but you can see this right here is split can't really hold much fuel in the tank without it leaking back out. Anything above this line right here is coming back out. I did make up a couple of these little couplings so I can insert this. So I have clamped on my 2 little makeshift couplings here, and I'm hoping if I just mark it out, like I said, and just make a cut on the top and a cut over here, and I should be able to just pop this in. I got 2 more hose clamps here, clamp it on either end, and I should be back in business. Cut there. Cut here. I should have tried to catch all that. I didn't think all that was going to come out. Well, unfortunately, with the cost of fuel these days, there goes about $100. Because my dumbass. Oh. Alright, I just got to throw a clamp up here and we'll be good. I should have cut it a little bit higher, but I didn't have a whole lot of room to get a knife up there. Or I guess I could have cut it back a little bit further here, but this isn't really that big of a deal. I just need fuel to come down and flow into the tank and not leak out. So you can see it had a nice crack, but we should be back in business. So now I can put fuel back in my tank. Haha, that's what I'm talking about. All right, well, that's done. I saved a little bit of gas to put inside of this generator. This is the one I said I did a service on the other day, changed the oil and cleaned out the air filter. The RV generator doesn't have a pull cord, so you need some battery to start this generator. And I'm not hooked up on solar. So I have this little generator here. What I have to do is fire up the little generator and it'll charge up the batteries enough where I can then fire up my generator, and then I can shut this one off. My generator runs a lot better. It's a lot quieter. The plan is to have solar charge my batteries. I have 2 RV batteries inside of here, but I'm not there yet. But what I can do, I have my little solar Jackery power station. You can see I got a 100-watt panel that's out right now charging up my solar Jackery. And I found out online there is an adapter you can order and a little charge controller. And I should be able to hook up my 100-watt solar panel directly to the RV batteries and get a trickle charge off of the sun. And if I can do that, that will keep my battery level up high enough where I can eliminate this little generator, and I should be able to always just fire up my generator off of the batteries. So that's the next plan. But like I said, for now, I'm still stuck with this guy. So doing a service on that was important. And now we just want to do an oil change and an air filter change on this real quick. And this will be pretty straightforward. Just want to take that cover off. And all your oil information is right here. It'll tell you the type of oil you should use, the oil filter. The where I'm at, we're gonna go between 10 degrees Fahrenheit and 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So I got 15W40 oil capacity, 2 quarts with the filter. So that's what I got. And I believe I drain my oil right from here. So I'll just put a pan underneath, and that's my oil filter. So should be pretty straightforward. I got this little pan here to catch my oil. So if I put this under here, should be able to open up the drain. There we go. So we got the oil leaking out, and that is pretty dirty oil, as you can see. Definitely needed a change. So oil is draining slow. I should have fired it up and let the whole system heat up, and the oil would have gotten a little bit looser and drained out quicker. But it is what it is. Not really in any rush right now. At this point, I should be able to start working out this filter. Hopefully it is just hand tight, and I can just unscrew it. All right, while we're finishing that up, we're gonna pop this air filter out. Just 3 little clamps here. Pull this guy. That thing's pretty dirty. We've got a brand new one in a package. So just carefully place this back into the slot. And then put your housing back on. One, two, three. Booyah! Brand new air filter. All right, let's see if we can get this filter off. I'm gonna close the drain for a second so I can move this pan out of my way. All right. Now, let's see if I can get enough leverage on this filter. Yeah. All right. That's not hand tight. So we're gonna have to go get a filter wrench real quick. I'll be right back. All right, we're back with a filter wrench. Are these things not adjustable? All right, cool. This wrench isn't small enough. I'm hoping this vinyl glove will give me enough grip. That towel isn't doing it. Come on, baby. God, dude. All right, we're back with some channel locks, and hopefully that will do. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can get. No, I can't get up here, can I? Hell no, that would be too easy. Dude. I want to have a word with whoever put this filter on. This lifestyle is great when you can do things yourself, save money, make your life a lot easier, but sometimes things just become a pain in the ass. And that's where I'm at right now. This is a pain in the ass. All right. Let's hope this pipe wrench does the trick. Bro, I am about out of patience at this point. It doesn't take a whole lot for me to get super aggravated these days. Anything that pushes back on me really bothers me. And this is pushing back on me big time. This should have been a simple little oil change and move on. And I've been on this for like 2.5 hours now trying to get this stupid filter out. And my patience are non-existent at this point. I'm about to lose my shit. I think I just gotta walk away from it for a little while. I just need this little filter to budge just the tiniest bit to break the seal, and I can take it off. And then I put the new filter in, and I put the new oil in, and we're all done. But I can't get this filter off. All right, we got one last thing to try, which is this strap. So let's see, this way we want to go this way. Let's see, I've got the strap on there pretty good. All right, strap didn't work. I got a belt. I hope this works. All right, which way do we want to pull? Counterclockwise. Need the pressure to go this way. So, oi. Oh no, you don't want to work for me. The problem is there's not enough room in here to get like leverage around this thing. There's literally like an inch. A majority of this oil filter is hidden behind this wall right here. So I got about an inch on the bottom, and then there's no way of getting through up top here. All right. That's pretty tight, I think. try it on this side. Oh. I've exhausted all options as far as I'm aware. Last thing would be a potential oil filter wrench. I don't have one, you know, the socket style. I've got a message sent out right now to somebody who may have one, waiting to hear back. We'll see. I don't think I'm going to touch that thing again until I have one of those wrenches, because this is just ridiculous. I'm really nervous at this point whether or not the housing itself to receive the oil filter is going to be damaged, because I have put some frustration into that. And the last thing I really want is to get that thing budged, remove the old filter, and then find out that now the housing is messed up and I can't put the new one on. So we'll see. I don't know. Obviously, I don't need to run the generator right now. I just really would like to have that stuff squared away and done. An issue is preventing me from completing my task. I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? I don't have a clock. My phone is my clock. It's 1:20. It is 1:20. I've been on this since like 8:30 this morning. Bro! This fly is gonna die. Today's not the day. It is about 6:30 p.m. I have not gotten this oil filter off. I have tried this oil filter wrench, no good. I got this wrench that is something to do with horses, I would imagine, but it's a vise, no good. Punctured through and tried to use my screwdriver as like a T-bar, no good. I have used a chisel and a hammer and tried to tap it, no good. Clamped it underneath, tried to twist it, nope, that didn't work. Channel locks have not worked. Pipe wrench hasn't worked. I do have this other oil filter wrench, but this is too big and I don't have the turn radius up there anyways, so that's not good. I'm exactly where I was about 6 hours ago. Like, oh, and this is the other thing. I got this strap wrapped all the way around it. And what this allows me to do is pull and try to twist it. Oh boy. That's not working. So, generator is out of service for the time being, but I'm gonna have to do some more investigating on the internet and see if anyone else has come into the same issue I'm having, because I'm about out of options at this point. That's all right. It is what it is. We gave it a dang good effort. Tomorrow's another day. Well, at least we were able to get that fuel line repaired, so that's good. Don't have to worry about leaks anymore on the fuel. Air filter on the generator is changed, so that is good. And I have brand new oil and a filter on deck as soon as I get that old one out. So, to be continued on the oil change for the generator. But I changed the oil on my truck. That is good. And something else. Oh yeah, like I said, I was able to order that window motor, but we don't know if we need that. Well, thanks so much for watching my video and watching me struggle on trying to get my oil changed on my generator.
man, it shouldn't have been that hard, or it shouldn't be this hard. But, you know, I'm no mechanic or any of that. I'm just a regular average dude, probably like a lot of you, but I'm not afraid to try things. I feel like at this point with, you know, YouTube or whatever else, you can pretty much find enough information online to do whatever it is you're trying to do. So I think it's pretty good to put in an effort and try to get things squared away on your own if you can. And that's what saves a lot of money. Although you have to deal with some frustrating things sometimes, but that's okay too. It's all part of the game. And you learn along the way too, you know. I'll be a pro at removing oil filters after this. If you like my video, please leave a like, leave a comment. It helps with the algorithm. Sometimes you think you got to put all good stuff on here, but it's not all good stuff. You know, I've been tempted to just delete all of today's content because it was like, all right, I wanted to make a video on doing an oil change, but I can't change the oil, so this video isn't able to be complete. I just delete it. It's important to show the real aspect of things because it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Things don't just always happen and work out as you intend or hope they would. And then you gotta pivot. Sometimes you gotta, you know, I'm not one who's good at asking for help. Sometimes you gotta reach out and ask for help. So we'll see. Next video, oil's gonna be changed. Generator will be up and running pretty soon. We are gonna be doing a renovation on this RV. I said we because I have asked for help. JR is gonna give me a hand on this one because it's a little bit over my head. So I'll be sure to include that in the journey and whatever else. We got some cabinet jobs coming up. My mom's coming in to visit next month. She hasn't been out here yet. I've actually never had a visitor out here. So it'll be the first time anyone that I know personally from back home will be coming to see where I live, how I live. You know, I've been out here for a couple years and I've lived in a couple different areas, experienced a whole lot. So it'll be cool to share a lot of that. I've been excited to do so. But I love y'all. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for being a part of this little journey with me. And we'll catch y'all on the next one.